dam. Has that ever happened to you? Ruined the spark plug thread, ripped off the spark plug, wrecked the cylinder head? Yeah, absolutely no problem. From Völkel, there's the V-coil. Right here, I've got a thread repair kit for the spark plug threads. How it works and how you can fix your mishap, I'll walk you through all the necessary steps in today's video. If the kid has already fallen into the well and the thread is damaged, it's still far from being the ultimate death sentence for your cylinder head. With the Völkel repair kit, you can fix something like that relatively quickly. You can do it both in the installed state, but it's even better in the removed state. Installed state, that's truly at your own risk because it can happen that chips fall into the combustion chamber area. To avoid that, you should turn the engine to TDC, rotate it back slightly, ensure the valves are in and out, the valve is closed, and the piston is positioned at the bottom end. Yes, and then you can recut the thread. Very important, you have to clean the combustion chamber accurately afterward with a thin lance. That's why the official recommendation from Völkel is also to carry out this repair in the disassembled state. Yes, what do you get in this set? You get the entire program all at once included. We have here the inserts, the V-coil inserts, we have here a thread chaser for recutting, and the corresponding adapters specifically designed for each type of spark plug. Because there are significant differences. For recutting the thread, we utilize our specialized tool here. We simply have a centering here that matches the original diameter of the original spark plug. Here we have the pre-cutter and then here the main cutter. Very important, always apply a drop of oil to the threads before starting. That's simply there to help break the chip better. Then it's screwed in. Just use a standard 16mm socket here. Make sure it's cleanly into the thread and tighten it. Center the angle so that you're perfectly aligned. You'll notice it immediately that you can now start cutting your thread in until it catches for the very first time. Once it caught, you turned it back slightly to break the chip, and then you screwed the thread cutter all the way into the spark plug thread until it was fully and securely seated. And now you can also clearly see why it should be done in the removed state. That would all end up in the cylinder, on the piston, and in the worst case on the valves. Now we've already screwed the new thread into the cylinder head, but since it's slightly too large now, our spark plug no longer fits inside it properly. Before inserting it though, first clean the thread. Which V-coil fits which spark plug can be easily determined based on the spark plug thread. Because if it completely seals here and fully covers the entire original thread, then that's the right size. But there are also candles that are a bit thinner. For those, Völkel also has the right V-coil inserts. Once the correct V-coil is identified, it is simply screwed onto the spark plug. Important here, the sealing ring must stay in place between the V-coil and, well, the sealing ring. Nothing should go between. The sealing ring of the spark plug rests on the V-coil's collar. It's now screwed onto the spark plug and then simply inserted straight into the cylinder head. With the specified torque, usually around 25 Newton meters, it depends a bit on the manufacturer, it's simply screwed in. Adding an extra sealing layer between the V-coil and the cylinder head is also not necessary in any way. During an inspection, the spark plug is unscrewed as usual. If the V-coil remains stuck in the cylinder head, it's really not an issue at all. Just change the spark plugs as normal. If the V-coil comes out with the spark plug, it's also no problem. Then you can try to unscrew it. If it doesn't come off, just place a new V-coil onto the spark plug, screw it on, reinstall the spark plug, and tighten it properly to the specified torque value. It's clear to see that using the V-coil doesn't result in any changes to the combustion chamber. The repair has been completed, the thread is securely sealed, and the engine, the cylinder head, has been successfully saved. Of course, this does not only work with a car cylinder head or vehicle, it also applies to a scooter, a chainsaw, or even a lawnmower engine. Basically, anywhere there's a spark plug, you can get the right V-coil adapters from Völkel to repair your spark plug thread. I say thanks for watching. I'd be thrilled if you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and then tune back in for the next episode ahead. Thanks, ciao, and goodbye, Völkel. See you next time.
Feeling trapped down on the floor. I don't know what for. Feels like I'm gonna lose. Silence takes a hold. I can't let it go. Chin up, no one knows. But I won't let the stormy seas throw me in open water. Let me have my peace.